Hi everyone, welcome to the American Marketing Association's podcast, also known as
Mic'd by AMA.
We are here, your hosts, Antonella Velasco
And Stephanie Duarte.
and today we're celebrating Thanksgiving with a little potluck that we did here at AMA.
We're so excited for all of you that came and brought food in the potluck, and happy Thanksgiving 1 week in advance, but thank you so much for all coming today.
As we can see, we're creating a community here, and that's what we're trying to build with our podcast. So today we have very important guests. Do you want to start?
Lidiana Montes from LFM Marketing.
Can we give her a little round of applause for coming? We're so excited to have her, and today hosting our podcast is
Vania Fuentes. One of our own. She's the fundraising director, and we're really excited for this podcast host and this podcast overall.
So please stay tuned in our podcast from students for students. Will be starting shortly.
So first off, welcome, Liddy.
Thank you.
I'm so happy to be here with you. I mean, you're a powerhouse in the marketing industry, and I think I'm just so excited to learn more about your journey. How are you doing today?
Very good. I'm very excited to be here. I want to thank AMA so much for having me, as well as FIU. Go Panthers.
Thank you. So before we jump into your story, for the listeners that aren't familiar with what LFM Marketing is, can you tell us a little bit of a background, what it is, what you do, how it started, anything you want to say?
Yes. So I started my entrepreneurship journey when I was only 16 years old. So I was actually in high school. I had a small handmade jewelry and apparel business, and it did really well. So it was always kind of in me. Moving on, fast forward to 2020. I'm 20 years old. You guys know what happened, unfortunately. COVID-19 happened in 2020. So I lost my job. I worked at a spa. The spa completely closed down. I was like, oh my gosh, what do I do?
Freak.
Yes, freaked out. Totally.
What?
Craziness. So I had some friends asking me, because I did have that handmade jewelry and apparel business. I made websites, logos before, so they were like, hey, can you make a website for my business? Everyone was starting businesses in 2020, which I love to see it. And they were asking me for logos, websites, everything. I'm like, sure, of course I'll do it for you. Then they're like, how much? I'm like, oh, this is a business.
Yeah,
I'm like, let's do it. Yes, I'm like, let's do this. So then from there, it kind of grew, and what I mean by kind of, it really grew. I right now have about 10 to 15 clients, which I'm so happy to say that. We've reached big goals. For example, we have a big franchise client, that was a big dream of mine. It happened. Yeah, they're called Uptown Cheapskate. They're pretty much kind of like a secondhand fashion business where you can sell clothes to them, and they sell a lot of like luxury pieces. And you'll go there and you'll shop Prada, Louis Vuitton and stuff. It's crazy. Their store is amazing. And what LFM Marketing is, before I get into the deep fun stuff, we're a social media management agency as well as web design. We do logos, graphic design, and branding. Full service.
That's amazing.
All located in Miami.
Yes, we love a young entrepreneur. I think that that's so commendable, especially for everybody here that's learning. I know you wanted to touch up on a small little topic that really inspired you before you started your business. Can you tell us a little more about that?
Yes. So when we're talking about Ikigai,
Yes.
the book. Okay, so there's a book that I have. It's called Ikigai. I actually left it in my bag. Sorry, guys.
Can you reach for it real
Yeah.
quick?
Little intermission. But basically what Ikigai is, it's a Japanese word that means purpose or passion. Here's the book. Feel free to take pictures. Oh, wait.
We'll share it at the end.
Yeah, we'll share it at the end.
We'll
Just kidding, guys. Well, this is the book. And basically this book helped me with finding what my purpose and passion is. So you find out what you love, what you're good at, what you can be paid for, and what the world needs. And you kind of bring that together. So if you want to start a business, let's just say you want to be a business owner, you don't know what you want to do though. Maybe you love clothing and fashion. Maybe you want to do something like a service, like marketing. You just don't know. I think this book really helped me out, find out what I personally am good at. I went to school at, obviously college, before FIU, and I studied psychology. I love psych so much, adore. But unfortunately, I wasn't passing my math.
Yeah, same. Yeah,
Wasn't passing math. I was weak with math. What I'm trying to say with this is, you have to find your passion. You have to find what you're good at. So even though I was really sad and down that I wasn't passing math, and I was like, dang, I'm not good for college. I'm failing my classes that we're paying for. I was getting beat up, studying a lot. I immediately got up and said, you know what? I love communicating. I love social media. I love talking and public speaking, what we're doing now. I love it. So that taught me my purpose and passion. And I recommend you guys, don't ever let a class or anything take you down. Rejection is redirection.
That's amazing, and I feel like everybody can relate to that a little bit. I know we were talking a little before the podcast about how like finding a passion is so hard for a lot of us, especially
Yes.
students right now that are kind of like in the I don't know phase.
That's so normal.
So like I kind of want to ask you, what is some advice that you would give yourself from that position that you were in that other people can relate to?
That's a really good question. I feel like you need to be an optimist. Being a business owner, there's going to be a lot of hardships. I've felt so down before, but you need to get up and wake up the next day and get started in doing it. I like to say you have to have passion, you have to have discipline, and you have to have ambition and goals when doing this.
No, for sure. I totally agree with you. I think that that's something that a lot of people really struggle with. Myself personally, like having a passion but not knowing
Yes.
how to direct it is just something that like
It's all innate. I think following your true, what you love to do every single day, you want to have a dream job. I'm so happy to say, and I see on social media people are like, oh, I have to go to work. No, you should love your job. You should be doing your dream job. And I'm so happy to say that I worked hard, period. I worked very hard, and by the way, in a very humble way. Always stay confident in yourself and your work, but always be grateful for everything that's come your way. But yeah, I've always been confident. I've always been so happy to just keep going. I've been hungry. Every day I wake up, I'm like, what's next? What's next for my company? You have to grow. You have to constantly evolve.
Yeah.
Never get comfortable. Always stay uncomfortable.
yes, that's amazing, and that's good to hear because I feel like a lot of people can relate to that. But you're talking about all of these things that like you have to push yourself. But we all have hard days. We all have hard moments. What
Yeah.
was one of the hardest things that you've encountered, personally, professionally, while you grew your business?
Straight up, guys, I've lost probably in 1 year. I lost like 2 clients at the same time, and I was like, oh no, I'm not good for this. This is too hard. I can't keep going. It's just too much, and it kind of ate me up in my head. I just felt like I wasn't good enough, and I just felt like I couldn't keep going until the very next day. I got up and I'm like, I have to keep going because I love what I do. And you have to, when you do things, you have to have a purpose. And I'm not just gonna say money. It can't just be finances. You have to have a purpose. Maybe you want to make money, yes, to have financial freedom, to travel, to be with your family in the future, you know, kids and stuff. Or it could also just be maybe you want to just relax or have investments. Whatever it is, you have to have something physical that you can reach towards, because money, it comes and goes. You have to have something that'll truly push you.
That's amazing, and I feel like that's something that we can all relate to in here.
We're spilling the tea today.
Yeah, we're actually spilling the tea. Like, you guys are gonna learn a lot. I can't wait for her to share more of her story. So, bouncing off of that, so as your company grew, what became a core leadership philosophy that guided the way that you run your business today?
I love this specific mindset, and that's take the risk or lose the chance. I think a lot of people are like, I really want to start a business, but I'm not ready. I'll start next month. Oh, next month came. Oh, I don't have anything. I'll just start next year. You're never going to get started. I just immediately jumped right in. Dropped everything. When it came to digital marketing too, obviously that was a lot of learning and being self-taught. And that was really hard because I had to teach myself how to make a website, teach myself about social media, which I kind of knew, but it was a lot of learning behind the scenes. So I think that it's really important for you to constantly be learning on your own, because there's nothing else like doing something hands-on.
Yeah, I totally agree. I feel like I have been wanting to start a business, start social media. Like,
Do it.
Oh, yes.
Just do it.
But I'm scared. Like, what would you say to someone that is scared just like me, just like maybe a lot of people here in this room? What would you say to them?
Stay optimistic and don't try to please people. I think some people are like, I'm scared of judgment. What if I fail? But what if you win? What if you keep going? Like, what if it changes your life? Like this business, I don't think about it enough. It changed my life.
It's just everything. It's
yeah,
you.
It's everything.
It's
No,
you to
like
your
it
core.
seriously.
No, I agree.
Me getting emotional here. It really did. It is life changing. You have to. You really, if something makes you happy, you have to push through. business owners, you have to be optimistic too. I always say in business, you don't have to be so like, professional and by the book. People love you. Just be you. Yes, just be you. I think that's so important. And I was thinking about school and like, yes, it's amazing to be that, number one person in your class and the cum laude. Yeah, I don't even know. I'm telling you, I wasn't too good at school. I'm being completely straight up. I wasn't the best in school. But you make up for it from what you do outside of it as well. What you want to do inside. I self-taught. I was on YouTube constantly just trying to learn things. And it was, as a business owner, you're never sleeping. It's not a 9 to 5. It's more like 5 a.m. to all the way to like, it's 1 in the morning and you didn't get sleep. It's nonstop. But that shows how hungry you are, and that's drive. Just to jump on resumes really fast and portfolios, you guys better have one. You guys better have one when you apply, because I'm sure you guys are hearing the rumor around town that marketing is a very competitive field. I'm here to say yes and no. Yes, because they're looking for people that automatically feel like they're in the business, that they're in their company. They don't need to teach them stuff. You guys need to already do your own homework, for sure. I know you have your homework from school. Now you guys have extra homework. Marketing is hard. It's tough, but you guys could do it. Portfolio, resume, do it all.
No, I totally agree. Honestly, I need to redo my portfolio because...
Send it over, girl. I'll help you out.
No, I will. Trust me, I will. Like, text me right now.
You can also use ChatGPT and be like, be really mean to me. How is my portfolio? How is my resume? How can I fix it? That's how you can pretty much use ChatGPT. Use it to your advantage.
No, for sure. So, kind of going on this like AI stuff, what does LFM marketing do that makes it different from the business? Like, what makes you stand out as a business?
That's a good question. When you sent me the questions, I was like, one thing I want to say is, I've noticed this because my digital marketing director, shout out to Bella, she's always kind of told me, oh my gosh, you should see what this marketing agency is doing. And I was like, girl, I'm not looking at that. I never really look at competition. I really am busy focused on my clients and myself. But that's a really good question, and I would say you made me think. I think what's different about us compared to other marketing agencies is we're very well-rounded and dynamic, very bubbly, but still professional. So I would say that we've had clients it's a car wash company. Then we've had title companies. And now we have retail and fashion. Love.
You're very diverse.
So yes, that's something that's really different about us. We are very, very dynamic, and we can do it all.
That's great, honestly. Like, I think your
It's fun.
diversity,
No, it's so
authenticity,
fun.
also just like getting to meet you here is like, it just shows that your business is different from the others because you're very authentic with yourself.
Thank you.
And that's
That's so important in business. Ooh, I'm glad you brought that up. In business, it's so important to be authentic and honest, because business is a transaction, so there's trust involved, a lot of trust. Your clients or the company that you're working with, clients, they trust you to get the work done for their clients and produce results. And it can go the other way around too. I mean, it's a business transaction, so
It's like,
they really do trust you.
do something for me, I'll do something better for you.
Exactly. Love that.
Thank you.
Gotta trademark that one. That was good.
Really. What do your best client relationships have in common? Like, is it just clients where everything is just clicks, or it's more like related one-on-one, like you said, older business owners that like don't really know what social media is?
I've actually worked with, we have both. We have kind of like more older, we have some that are closer to my age. I guess the age doesn't matter too much. It's more so about how honest you guys could be with each other. Like, this is a perfect example, and I'm gonna give you guys this is a really, really good thing that you guys should take with you. I was very guilty of doing this, and I learned this very early on, that you should never say, oh, I'll send you an invoice by the end of the day, and then you never do. That's a lie. I'll send it to you by the end of the week, and you never do. I want you guys to always be true to your word in business, because that just shows the type of person that you are. So I think that being completely authentic and honest and truthful and being a person of your word says a lot.
That's really, really important. I feel like people don't talk about that enough. Is like, stick to your word. Like, really, really stick to your word, especially when you're running a business of this caliber.
Yeah.
It's something that's very important in building client relationships.
Absolutely.
So I'm super glad that you touched on that. Moving on to the next question. So every entrepreneur has at least one lesson they've learned the hard way. What was yours? Or maybe you haven't learned it.
No, I definitely have. I would definitely say being organized and disciplined, having that discipline. I don't just mean planners and just having planners and writing stuff down, that's amazing, but I also mean organizing your thoughts, organizing your team. This type of business can get really hectic really fast. Managing over 10, 15 accounts, mind you, that's not just Instagram, it's Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, you have TikTok, you have YouTube. It's a lot to process. So I think that having platforms that can help you alleviate some workload is really helpful. Investing in them is really good. So for example, ChatGPT or scheduling platforms like Gain. We use Loomly, Sprout, all those could really help you a lot too. Familiarizing yourself with Canva, any platforms that you're using, Canva, CapCut, Adobe, everything, Photoshop. I think that helps a lot because if you're disorganized, your mind is disorganized and your clients notice those things and your work reflects.
And I think that's also very important. Learning how to use all those platforms is also skills you can add to your resume, to your portfolio.
Yes.
It's like, hello,
Guys,
I do all this.
you should know how to be doing everything because, like I said, marketing is very competitive now, and people are like, my interns ask me all the time, they're like, how can I get this job? I'm like, well, you want to learn how to do some emails? They're like, yeah, let me learn. So even if you don't like to do something, I would say it's really good to be well-rounded because that's what people really want nowadays. They want someone that you don't really have to kind of teach them. They want someone that it's like, oh, they know what they're doing because they taught themselves or they've interned somewhere and had that hands-on experience. So get out there and start doing the work, guys. It's my recommendation for you. Oh, and show up. Don't just apply on LinkedIn, guys. There are some people that don't even look at the LinkedIn. Find out the person's name that's hiring. Call, say, hi, I want to turn in my resume in person to this specific person. You go over there, you do it nice, dressed up, thank you so much with a nice smile on your face. I look forward to possibly working with you. They're going to say, whoa, she took the initiative to come here? That's crazy.
Yeah, show up and
show up. Show up.
For sure.
Even if you're shy.
So
Thank me a little bit.
Honestly, me too. But I think a lot of people can take inspiration from this. And just real quick, so you've talked about your business, you've talked about yourself, about strategies you've learned, about things that have helped you become who you are. What's next? What's next for your business?
Okay, so like I said earlier, I would say that I've made that goal to land that franchise client. This is a fun fact and a little spilling the tea. My first franchise client that I was really pitching to was, drumroll please, LA Fitness. But it didn't work. It didn't work out, but that's okay. You move on, and the year later, I think in that moment, things happen for a reason, and I just want to also say all thanks to God too. Things do happen for a reason. I don't think I was ready at that time to take on such a big client, and when I say I want you guys to always know that I'm also talking about my team and just LFM Marketing as a whole. I don't think we were ready back then, but franchise client came, and now we're flying to Michigan.
That's amazing.
So yeah, dreams do come true and things do happen. It takes time and it just really happens on its own time when you're ready.
That's great, and thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
I want to kind of do some rapid fire questions with you, just off the top of your
I
head.
don't know about these.
It's a few, but you'll do good. It's just like this or that kind of thing.
Let's do it. One for the challenge.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Instagram or TikTok?
Instagram.
What's your favorite marketing trend at the moment?
Ooh, I like the fun videos, like the ones that we're gonna do
Yes,
later.
the TikToks.
Yeah, I like that. Go crazy. I like
Love
this.
them. Okay, so AI and marketing, exciting or overhyped?
Oh, exciting. Let's go, Sora.
So short form or long form content?
I'm a YouTube girly. Long form.
Long form. One overused marketing word.
Book us now.
Oh, I've heard that.
I do that all the time though. Guilty.
We have to come up with something.
Yeah, something new, guys.
We'll brainstorm.
Yeah.
So, one marketing strategy every business should use, or like a marketing tool.
Repeat it one more time.
One marketing strategy every business should use, or tool.
I would say every business should be on social media right now. If you are not on social media, you are falling behind. Jump on it. Jump on it. Just get on socials.
Real. Number one mistakes that you see business making. Yeah, businesses making.
Ugh, grammar. Guys, check your grammar. Copy's so important. Oh my gosh. That was so personal.
If you could use one marketing tool forever, which one would it be?
Instagram. Yeah.
I would personally choose TikTok.
Yeah? You like TikTok? You guys,
Short form is just
you guys
like
are
so easy,
TikTok
so
people,
fast.
huh? I'm in a TikTok room.
What's your favorite celebrity brand?
Oh my gosh. Surprisingly, this is very funny and very niche. UFC. I love their social media. They have great social media. It's funny when you guys were talking about the boxing and the MMA stuff, I was like, oh my gosh.
And you're coming on Friday.
Coming on Friday, duh.
Boxing
Showing
for a
up,
cause.
boy. Boxing for a cause. I love that.
Last one.
Mhm.
If you were running LFM Marketing, what would you be doing?
If I wasn't,
If you weren't.
oh my gosh. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, this is really funny and totally different, but this is what I really wanted to do when I was older, when I was younger, not younger, in high school. I wanted to be a sleep doctor so bad. But I
What is
want
that?
to, I faint at the sight of blood, guys.
Oh, okay.
So unfortunately, a sleep doctor, someone that studies like sleep disorders like narcolepsy, sleep apnea, love that. Like to me, that is so interesting, but you gotta go through med school and the blood and the needles. I'm already getting a little
No.
chilly about it.
Let's move on. Well, honestly, this is all I have for you, and it was such an amazing conversation. I hope that so many people got to learn from you and are inspired to either start their own businesses, remake their portfolios, talk to you about some internships,
Holler.
and thank you so much.
Thank you guys so much for your time.
You were
Thank
amazing,
you.
honestly.
You were amazing.
Oh,
I'm gonna subscribe to your YouTube channel when you start it up.
yes, when I start, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Hey.
I love it, thank you, and I'll subscribe to yours.
Yes. Mutuals.
So, thank you for everyone for listening. Thank you everybody here. I hope you guys learned a lot about her. And please talk to her after. She's amazing. She's so cool. And you guys will definitely learn something from her and be inspired.
Thank you, Panther.